Check this out. Look how bad this is. Wow. There's a lot of work to be done on this car.
A few weeks ago, Nick agreed to take in this rat's nest of a 1970 Charger RT and perform a total restoration on the car. He knew that it was going to take a great team and a lot of hard work to make this mess into the dream car that Stefan has always wanted. Job 1 was stripping the RT and sending the body off for sandblasting. And today, Nick will find out just how much of the car is left.
All right, let's go. So we're off to the another body shop that took on the job on the 1970 Dodge Charger. Showtime is very busy, so he's got no place for the 70 Charger. So I've got a new guy that took on the challenge on the Stefan's 70 Charger with all that metal work to be done. So I heard that he just received it from the place where they got it sandblasted. So now it's down at his body shop. So they had to make sure it came down there on a dry day, and then they had to blow it out, make sure all the sand was out of it. Then they shot a coat of primer paint. So now I got a call this morning. He told me to come by and see what he's done. After all, when you sandblast a car, you don't know what's left. So I'm going to take a visit for the first time right now, see what's going on, and see if we need to order any further more pieces. George called me up and said, Nick, we need a few more pieces than what we have on the list. So I'm going to go take a look. I got some time right now. Take a drive down to the body shop, which is not very far. It's in Laval also. So they already apparently started working on the Fender yesterday. And they told me come by today, take a look what's going on. And not only that, I want to see how much more work is needed. So let's take a drive over and you see what a challenge it is to put this car together. You know that it's going to be a challenge to build this car. We're going to change a lot of metal work on it. And George already started working on it. He told me, Nick, I'll take a challenge on this job. I know he's done a few cars. I've seen him do some work on a T8 Challenger. Came out pretty good. He's also had a 6.9 Camaro that I've seen. He did also the metal work and the paint work, and it was very nice. But he specializes in Mustangs, old Mustangs. But you know what? He's just like myself. I specialize in Mopars. He specializes in Ford Mustangs. But he's a muscle car guy in general, just like myself. We were planning to send the car out for dipping, but it's a long trip to Toronto to get a dip, and it's also practically 3 times the price. But then we're changing a lot of the sheet metal on this Charger, so we figured, you know what, we'll just sandblast it in the neighborhood and then get it shipped to the body shop, which was a lot cheaper, a lot quicker, and when you're changing so much metal work, there's not much to sandblast. So let's take a look. Now that we're going to go to the body shop, we're going to see what's been done. And just like my Challenger was sandblasted. We've changed a few sheet metal work on it, but it turned out all right. I like it. So this is what we've done for the Charger. So instead of going all the way to Toronto, getting it dipped, and then going back to Toronto, picking it up, and paying 3 times the price, we decided to get it sandblasted here locally in town. But in the meantime, it's shot with primer. It is at the body shop. They got started working on it, and I am on my way down to go see it. And I can't wait to see it. Oh, you know what? I'm nervous because it's been sandblasted. Then when George gave me a call after he received it from the sandblast shop, told me, Nick, we got the car here in the body shop, came in, and there's a few more pieces needed. So I told him I'm going to pay him a visit. So here we are today. Going to pay him a visit to see how many more pieces are needed to get for this Charger. After all, you know, it is a beautiful car. It is a 70 Charger RT 440 Magnum matching number. So let's save it, let's get it fixed and have it done. I can't wait to see this car. 1970 Charger. This is the first time I'm working on a 70 Charger full restoration. It's going to be a challenge. It's similar to the 69 Charger, except for the headlights. They have the, what do you call it, the hideaway lights on the RT compared to the Charger 500. But it's going to be a challenge to put this car together. And now I have to look for bucket seats and many other pieces. But slowly but surely we'll find everything, hopefully. And you know, some things, you know, sometimes when you start on a full restoration, you know, okay, I'm not equipped to do body work or metal work, but you have to have a program. You gotta know what's going in or out. You know, like I start with the bare body, I have to get all the right parts. Start assembling the car, of course, there's a lot of things. Building the engine, building the transmission, getting all the trim. You know, it takes one guy to manage the whole thing. Okay, you have a team of people, but still, you know, when the car comes to my shop, it'll be painted as one piece, all in black, because that's the color Stefan chose. Then we got to start putting in dashes together. We got consoles, carpets, glass, trim, engine, transmission, differential, suspension, and steering, and so many pieces. But you know what? It has to be controlled. It's not just like anybody or 10 people will take over and put it together. So, you know, you gotta have a team, and you have to have one guy like himself to take over to see exactly how everything goes together. Just like we did on the Charger 500. You know, we have a body shop that's locally in town here in Laval also. So it makes my job a lot easier because I don't have to travel very far. You know, I'm gonna have to pay a few visits to this shop for the car, just like I did with Roger with the Charger 500. You gotta keep track. You gotta keep going, you gotta keep checking, make sure everything goes well. You know, you don't wanna go there a few months later and you see someone hasn't even touched the car. I make sure that they're working on it. You wanna keep going. You know, you're gonna keep a car forever. You know, we're getting older, we want to enjoy our cars, so let's get it done. Okay, here it is. Wow, he's got a lot of old cars here, right? He's got an old Buick. I'd like to see what he's got in the shop. Okay, let's find out how we go in there. All right. Oh, so we got a few pieces, not much. Let's take a visit in the shop. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Wow. Okay. How you doing? How you doing, guys?
Good. What's going on?
What's going on, George? Okay.
George the body man and his right-hand man Mike welcome Nick to their shop and show him what came back from the sandblasting of the Charger. Like Nick, George doesn't like wasting any time, and he's gotten right down to work.
You see inside here, there's no room to work, so I can't dolly it out.
Okay.
So what I did is I delaminated this.
Okay.
I had access to this.
Okay, good.
I had a beautiful Fender.
Oh, you banged it out.
Of course.
Nice, nice. You took out all the putty.
And no, because here, I'll show you, this was all deformed.
Okay.
It was smashed.
Oh, yeah, it was. That was.
I'll show you what it looked like.
I saw he brought me the bumper that was smashed on the driver's side, and this is the driver's fender.
Yes.
Look, he's got the car a few days and he's already started working on it. Great stuff, George.
So you see, what we ended up doing is we didn't disturb anything. We put the
Good.
welds right back where they came from.
That's great.
And
So when it's done, it looks like a factory job.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, very nice. I like it. I just love it.
the bottom of your Fender,
Look at that, no putty.
no, it's going to be minimal.
Good stuff, man.
It's
I love
gonna
it.
be minimal. The
Just
bottom
love
of your
it.
Fender, let's put it this way.
Okay.
The bottom of your Fender was the same thing. This thing was rotten.
Okay.
and this section here was rotten.
Okay.
So what we ended up doing is, okay, section the fender, we rebuilt this lower panel,
Okay.
and then we made the other panel back to like original.
Nice. Cool.
Once it's done, you won't be able to tell that it was.
Love it. I just love it. I brought you a few pieces of whatever I got.
Okay, good.
Anyways, but the question is, I got a lot of metal work to bring you.
Yeah.
And let's see the car, man, after it's been sandblasted. Check this out, man. Look at that. Look at that. Man, once you
it's
sandblast,
really bad.
all the putty's gone.
All the putty's
Now
gone.
you see
All
the.
weak metal is gone.
Okay.
And basically, what we see is what we really had.
Check out the frame rails. Are they solid or what? Eh?
All the frame rails need some
Solid, it is solid. No pitting whatsoever on the frame rails.
No, some of them are good. This car rusted in a weird way. We got
Yeah.
corrosion here. We got corrosion here.
Okay.
But we're gonna rebuild the same rail.
Sure. This way you can fix
There's
this
not
under a
enough
piece here.
damage. Well, yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna rebuild the same rail. We're gonna
Okay.
use the same gauge steel, so
Yeah.
we don't disrupt the structural integrity
Nice.
of the car.
Nice.
And we have a few surprises.
Okay. What's the surprise?
We need our inner wheel houses too.
Inner?
Yeah, the inners are gone. And this rail here is pretty bad. We're gonna section the whole thing.
Yeah.
Here. We're gonna rebuild this section.
Okay. That's
Okay.
good.
That's a surprise. The inner wheel house is a surprise.
Okay.
The other is the same thing.
Here it's solid over there.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, Nick. We're gonna
Okay.
just change the whole thing.
All right. So these are,
This we already knew about.
yes. I got you this piece also, you okay?
Yeah, good.
That's for the hold the jacket brace. I got your rear brace. You're gonna see what I brought. You're gonna check into it. How the doors? How the doors of the car?
No, the doors are not. They're actually
There's-
pretty nice. They're both gonna need some metal work.
Okay.
Okay. Lower front, obviously. Let's go this way.
Here.
This I had told you was there.
Yeah, it's not.
So once we section it out and graft it in, I mean, the door will be mint.
It's pretty solid. Look underneath. That's pretty
The inner
good.
on this one is nice. The other one was weak.
Yeah?
That's what I was actually doing when you came.
This works pretty good. Check this out.
No, this is a nice door.
That's a nice door, right?
Yeah, that's a nice door.
Good stuff, man. Okay, let's see the other door. Okay, so I see you putting a piece here, putting a piece there.
Well, this section is done. So
Okay.
we had here, and this section here had to be rebuilt. I didn't
Okay.
want to really destroy the lines of the door.
Okay.
So it was just minuscule work, and basically we're just, I patched it in, and now we're just shaping it.
I see what you're doing, man. Art. To me, this is
Well,
art.
I'm doing that side now.
This is art to me, man. Yep, I found an artist to do the metal work. That's great, George. I love your work. Okay, so you're doing the lower part over there.
Well, I'm doing the lower section over there where it's
Yeah,
rested. I'm
that's
going to
good.
rebuild that section. That's what I'm doing with this. now.
Okay.
I'm just actually shaping it.
Okay.
And once I get it, then I'm going to cut it out and graft that in.
Go for it. Okay, I see.
That's basically the same thing that happened here and this section here.
Okay, good. Check this out. Look how bad this is.
Remember I told you that it's
I-
going to be bad, eh?
It is, man. You were right. And you know what? I got a new piece. I just brought it in a few minutes ago.
You know, certain panels we can save, and certain panels we just can't do anything with.
Wow. There's a lot of work to be. There's a lot of work to be done on this car. I got both corner pieces, George.
Yeah, I know, you told me. That's
Yeah,
a
I got the rear
because you know
valve.
what? The one we thought that was strong is not.
No, no. I ordered both. I want to make your job easier. Let me ask you, what do we got? Any more surprises in the front end?
Yeah, the hinge pillars are going to be
Hinge pillars?
sections of them.
Where?
Right here, this is all gone.
Okay.
And you see up on top?
You could fix that?
Yeah, we're going to fix that.
Okay, good stuff. The frame
We're
rail?
not going to wait.
How about the frame rail?
Frame rail is good.
Solid,
We
eh?
have a little patch on the apron that we're going to...
Oh yeah, that I saw that, yes.
Okay,
You can
aside
take care
from
of
that, the engine cage is in really good shape.
it. Okay.
The rest we have no surprises. The drip rails, they all went through, if you can see.
They're gone.
Yeah, they're gone. We need drip rails for the car. We're changing the
Didn't-
roof anyways.
we ordered that, didn't we?
Yes.
It's on the list. This comes off, it's a body plug. I forgot to take it off.
That's okay. We're gonna take them out. We're gonna take them out. We're gonna replace them.
And I see this is the front valance.
yeah, this is
Wow.
the front ballast. This is gonna be dollied and straightened
Yeah.
on the car.
No rust, but
No rust.
No rust, but a lot of dents.
Beautiful piece, but you know what? It has a history of a couple of bumps and bruises.
Okay.
So
Making you,
we're
buddy.
gonna fix that. We're gonna make it like new.
I'm sure you will.
aside from that, Nick, look at the bottom of the hood.
Okay, this is a surprise right here, right?
That's a surprise.
God, I don't have a
We
hood.
said we're going to graft one small section.
And you know
we
what?
lost a huge section.
You know what?
How hard is it to get a hood?
I'm starting to look for a hood tonight. Now that I saw after it's been sandblasted, it's pretty rough. And you know, they do not make a reproduction hood. So I gotta find a used one. So give me time. Give me some time, I'm gonna go find a hood.
Okay, while you're looking, because obviously we're not going to find one very easily.
I have to go somewhere tonight and next weekend to look for charger body parts. I'm looking for a pair of seats, back seat, and now I have to add a hood to the list.
Yeah. And if we can't find the hood, then it's so be it. We're going to
Leave it last.
Yeah,
Leave
I'm going to leave that last.
Leave that last. So let me ask you another question. We took a lot of work to take the sand out of the body from the sandblasting.
Yeah. Blowing and vacuuming, vacuuming,
I know.
blowing. And every time you blow, you got to vacuum again.
Oh, you better believe it. I know it's a lot of sand. You know, that's...
But we can't do anything about it. We have to get the sand out because I mean, it's impossible to prime it with the sand, and then we don't want the sand stuck in between the rails, you know?
Just like my Kowalski challenge was sandblasted, and after it's finished, the guy blew it out, vacuumed it,
It still had
turned
sand.
the car a few times, still had sand, but it took him a while, but you got it.
You get it out.
You get it out.
You know what? Just a little bit of effort in this goes with.
Rod support looks good, eh?
That's what's beautiful. The whole
Beautiful.
engine bay is beautiful.
Yeah, that's what surprised me. All the platforms are gone. I see you got the brackets for the bumper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had everything blasted.
Yeah, nice.
Well, it's nice.
Front
when you
brace.
have nice
There.
pieces.
How's that fender? Oh.
That fender's actually in better shape.
Oh, look at this. That's the front. Look at that. What happened there?
Somebody did the old school repairs, you know, where they drill a hole, and then pull it out and destroy the fender worse than the damage of the accident.
Imagine that, eh, when we got the car, it was all full of putty, and you didn't see that.
We're gonna see if we can get a tool in there without having to split this fender.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, and if we could, then we'll dolly it straight. It's not as bad as the other one. It's
Okay.
actually, you know, it's very surprising. This car rusted in a weird way.
I know.
It's definitely been parked where there's humidity. I don't know about the ocean. This car rusted from the bones. Okay, so it's basically, the fenders are not rusted, but the structure is. So it's not because it was driven in salt conditions or anything like that. This happened over time. It's rusting from the inside out. Okay, and I mean the floor, we know it's water damage. Most of these old cars had water damage through leaking windows and stuff. But the A-pillars and stuff like that, it doesn't explain it. It's rusting from the inside out.
When you take off the roof, the frame ribs, they stay there, right?
I beg your pardon?
The ribs, those ribs, that's not part of the roof.
All that stays. The roof framing stays.
Okay.
We're gonna just skin it.
I got the parts coming in, eh?
Yeah, I know.
I ordered them from
I know.
AMD. Wow, a lot of the rear section is really gone. George, this looks like a
This
mess.
is what I saw at the garage when I told you we're gonna move this down.
Yeah, I see it.
I have a
This
question
is
for you.
really messy, look at that.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
This package tray on the garage, that's I guess the blower motor or something. Is that something we can get, or is that something?
I have no idea. I've never looked at that.
I mean,
Let me
we're
look
gonna take out the filler panel.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
that's not for the rear defrost.
What's it for?
I have no idea. I'll find out. Let me do some homework.
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm working on a 70 Charger.
Okay.
See, this is factory weld, and this is factory bolt on. We see all the chargers came out of the factory. This bike was
Single
always there.
exhaust,
Single
and
exhaust.
that's dual
Then when it
exhaust.
became an RT or Charger 500, they added that.
Really?
For dual exhaust, yeah. That's why this is bolted on. This is for the handbrake. Then you got, this is for the handbrake. You got to save this piece.
Yeah.
And then you got the braces for the console.
Right.
And then you're converting it to 4. I'm giving you the hump.
They're inside. We're gonna remove the braces.
Yeah, I'm going to give you the how we're going to cut the floor. It's an automatic floor pan.
4-speed.
Then you have to convert it to a 4-speed
Okay,
with the
that's
hump. But when it comes to that moment, I'll be here to help you with
Okay.
it.
Good.
Boy, it sure needs a lot of work.
You know what? Now it looks worse. Once we start getting into it, and we start chewing away at it, it'll get better and better. After the sheet metal is said and done and the car is finished, this car is never going to see this condition in its life again. It'll pass owner's hands and it'll outlive most of its owners, but you know, this car is here to stay.
From your lips to the Mopar God's ears.
Hey, you know what? Somebody's got to be listening.
You know, these cars are going to outlive us. I'll be gone. Who knows?
yeah.
And I'm sure these cars will still be around.
Absolutely.
There's the bushy for the rear shackle. I forgot to remove them. These, throw them in the garbage. I get them all new.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. But this is really sad. Hey, look at
We
that.
need a taillight panel. We didn't order it.
This one here?
Yeah, but look, it's all rotten all around.
One more piece to add to the puzzle.
How hard will it be to find one?
I don't know. I don't know if AMD makes it. I'll find out.
I think AMD does make it.
Okay, let me look into it. Now that I've seen the car, I know what I need. You know, I know you did the TA challenge. That was a great job. I seen it. I also saw Telly's Camaro you've done. That was a nice job.
That was awesome.
I remember those cars. Back, you go back. We go back a long way.
Yeah.
George, let me ask you. You see these braces? I believe I have them. See these braces?
Nick,
I'm gonna bring you everything.
I'm saving the braces.
You could save them, but I
I'm gonna
think
save them.
I believe my client bought them. But we'll look into it anyways.
Well, look, we're gonna judge it once the floor comes out,
Okay.
okay? And we're gonna do what's best for the car.
This is cheese, man. Check it out.
Spaghetti straightener.
My God, check it out.
That's crazy the way it just rots out.
How do the rockers look?
The rockers are nice.
They're good, eh? And you know we're painting it black.
I know that.
Gee, it's got to be sharp. George,
It's gonna be pretty nice.
I have everything in your hands, and
You know, right now,
I have faith in your job.
right now
And
we're
your
worried
work,
about
as you
getting
said.
all the sheet metal ironed out and straightened, but it costs us job easier.
I brought a few pieces. They're right here,
Yeah.
and I got a shop manual for a 70 charge if you need to for anything. I'll bring it to you whenever you
That's
wish.
fine if I need it. I'm gonna tell you once I'm finishing this door, and I'll attack the other door.
George, keep going, buddy. I love it.
It's gonna be a sharp cut.
And another one comes back to life. Oh, George, can you save this? See that brace? See that little loop? That's
Absolutely.
that holds
That's
this-
fine. Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
you know what? That holds the rubber cable.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, not a problem.
Take a picture of where it
The
is and
rubber
then
plugs
weld
out. The rubber plugs
Yeah,
out.
plugs, throw them out. Throw them out.
Okay. very
All
good.
these clips here, you see all these clips, throw them out. Don't worry, I got all that. Don't worry.
Okay, this we're gonna save.
Save that. Yes, save that.
The supports I'm gonna save for now.
Save them,
and
yeah.
we'll worry about it
Yeah,
after.
yeah.
Once the floor comes out,
If
we'll
you
jump
don't
it.
use them, I'll give them back to Stefan. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man.
If only these old cars could talk. What stories they would tell. At least this one is in good hands now.
And this is solid. Look at this.
But it didn't get
I can't believe
affected
it.
at all by the rust.
The frame rail is solid. Look at that. This is cheese. Wow. Okay, man. George, keep up the good work. I'll be back to see you again.
Not a problem.
And if you do wish to come by, pick up the sheet metal, I have it all there for you.
My first piece of sheet metal that I'm going to be working with is
Yeah.
the floor pan. I'm going to finish all these panels.
Okay.
So once the panels are done, I want to do the floor pan. I'm going to do all the sheet metal, replace all the sheet metal.
Okay.
Then I'm going to line up the body and do all my dents. In other words, that
Yeah.
balance can only be repaired properly once it's bolted on.
Of course. Of course.
Same thing with that fender. It has a huge dent on the side.
Okay.
But if we try to repair that right now, we might alter the way the fender sits.
Okay,
in the
I
car.
see it. I see the
Once
dent
we
from
bolt
here.
it into the car and we line up everything, then we can remove the dents.
What has a car like this seen in its lifetime? First dates, trips to the track, trips for groceries. It would seem this one has had a tough life. But the guys are going to give it a second chance and bring it back from the dead.
See this rubber here?
Yeah.
Throw in the garbage. That's for, I got a new
That's,
one.
the fuel.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. For the fuel. Yeah, but you sure need a few more pieces. I'm gonna check for this piece right now when I get back to the shop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check for the rear tail panel.
The taillight panel.
Okay, tail light panel and this inner part. This you got right now.
Now we have the valance. I'm sure you have the stiffener on the inside. Mate.
I'm sure. I'm gonna check. I think Stefan bought that.
I'm sure you have it.
And I bought you both quarter pieces, quarter panels you got.
Yeah.
We're good, we're good. Okay, so let's take a look what's going on behind in the back window. Bring it out, let's see what we got. You know what? This really surprised me, the back window.
The back window?
Oh, yeah.
There's less now than when you had it.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Can't wait to see it. And you see, I don't know if these come. See, this holds the wiring. And they're stuck with glue, eh? Check it out. They're not welded on.
I'll remove them.
Yes.
I'll put them on the other panel.
Whatever. Okay.
I'll just take a picture of where they're located.
This is what I wanted to see. Look at that. Wow.
I told you there's less than where.
Wow. And this is part of the quarter panel.
Yeah.
Especially that side. That side is a bad one. Look at
I
that.
think they're both just as bad.
Yeah. This one is. Look at this. Wow.
I told you there's less now. There's less now than there was before.
This is nothing here. Look at this. What's holding this car together? It's too bad the front part of the roof is solid. Like all this is gone, eh?
There's nothing to do with
It's
it.
shot.
Anyways, to save the structure, we still have to remove the roof.
Yeah. And George, you don't have to put these back. It's not going
Okay,
no
it's
vinyl.
not going vinyl.
No vinyl at all.
Very good. And then we're gonna rebuild this whole section.
Okay.
Not a choice. It's just as weak on both sides.
These holes try to. See, these are
No,
clips.
those I know they stay. I see
Okay,
otherwise.
they
Yeah.
stay.
This section here,
Okay.
the rust is gonna go.
Good. This is nice and solid here.
And that's why we blast the car, so we
Yeah.
get rid of all the weak areas and find the weak areas.
Oh, you found them now. It's all good. And George, you know where the numbers are, eh? Try not to bury them. Right here, see that?
I have no idea when it was done, but back in the day, shoddy bodywork is shoddy bodywork.
Anyways, I see exactly what you need right now, so I'm gonna go place an order right away when I get back to the shop. There we go, you guys. CJ Autosport is gonna work on this fabulous 1970 Charger RT with the 440 that belongs to Stefan. I've got George here that's gonna do all the metal work and the paint work, and then when it's done, bring it all the way up to Indie Auto, Nick's Garage, and finish it off. George, thank you for your work, buddy.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your information.
And I'll be.
We'll get back onto your charger.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
All right.
You guys have a great start on it. So, George, I'll let you go. I'll let you get to work.
Okay.
I got to get back to my shop. There we go. That is a sharp-looking car, let me tell you. They had it in Dukes of Hazzard. They had it with Bullet. What was it? Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry.
Crazy Larry.
So this car's been in a few films, you guys. This second generation Charger has been around for a long time, and you know what? It's one of Mopar's favorite cars. This is a human design, not computer.
No, that's true.
Wow. Okay, George, I'll let you get to work. I'm gonna head back to my shop. And you guys, thanks for watching us here on Nick's Garage. Till next time. And there you have it, 1970 Charger.
After Nick's visit, George got right back to work on the RT, carefully removing the rot and replacing the missing metal with new steel. Nick will continue to drop in and oversee the bodywork as it progresses, and we'll do our best to keep everyone up to date with this and the many other exciting projects in Nick's Garage.
And you guys, if you look down below the video, we have a whole bunch of merchandise that you guys can buy. So whatever you like, buy it, love it, wear it, and enjoy it. And help spread the word of Nick's Garage. And if you have some time, check out our Patreon page. We have extra content and you guys can watch it and take it from there. And we'll see you next time.